Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl NCP. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you've been here before, hey girl, hey, nice to see you again. So today I have just, my feminine hygiene 2022 summer routine. And I haven't done one of these on my channel and I actually really enjoy watching them. So I figured it's about time I did one. So we're gonna be going from head to toe in terms of what I use to keep myself smelling fresh and feeling clean, skin hydrating, glowing, all of that all the time. So this is probably gonna be a long one, so grab you a good cup of coffee, some tea, some water, sis, and let's get into the products. All right, so first things first, we're gonna start with our crown. We're gonna start with our hair. Now, I'm not gonna go through my whole, hair routine, but there are some staple pieces that I just feel like it doesn't matter what style you're doing, whether you're natural, relaxed, that everyone should just have in their hair care routine. First things first is a good all-purpose shampoo, and if you are not new here, then you know that my favorite shampoo of all time is the AG Hair Care Balance Shampoo. This is an apple cider vinegar sulfate-free shampoo, and it is my favorite. It is my favorite. It works great for any hair texture. Lather is really, really nice. It's not stripping, so you can use it honestly weekly. And if you wash your hair more than once a week, like I know there are a couple girls who go to the gym and your hair gets sweated out. This is even a shampoo that you could use twice a week. Like, it's just that gentle, but also gives you a really good deep clean at the same time. Ever since using this shampoo, I have not experienced a lot of dandruff. My scalp has not been really itchy. I've been able to maintain hairstyles for longer than a week, which if you know me, then I couldn't go more than 5 days without washing my hair. But over the last year or so of discovering this shampoo, the health of my scalp and my hair has gotten better, that I'm able to do more and go longer in between washes. But generally speaking, I do wash my hair once a week. To go along with that shampoo, of course, you have to have your conditioner, same brand, AG Boost Conditioner. And these two are just a match made in heaven. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about the conditioner. This is so good that sometimes I don't even have to deep condition. Like, the way my hair feels after using this conditioner feels like I can just shampoo, condition, style. I do deep condition weekly, but if I had to do like a midweek wash, I could absolutely use this, get the deep conditioner, and my hair will still be hydrated, really bouncy, and very, very clean. Speaking of deep conditioners, I highly recommend that you have one in your routine, that you do at least weekly. And keeping along with the same brand, this is the AG Hair Care Nourishing Mask. It's their Snow Mushroom Deep Conditioning Mask, and it looks like this. And the reason I recommend this is, again, it's all purpose, it's hydrating. And then I do recommend that you have a protein mask so that you kind of can balance, moisture and protein, but we're keeping it really simple. So you just need shampoo, conditioner, a deep conditioner, and then of course a leave-in conditioner. And my leave-in conditioner of choice is the Olaplex number 6, their bond smoothing leave-in reparative styling cream, which looks like this. This is just the GOAT. This is just the GOAT. I use it every wash day, never switch it out. Absolutely love this leave-in conditioner. From there, you can go ahead and style your hair however you like, but I do think having a consistent hair care routine really just helps with your overall feminine hygiene, and also serves as a little bit of a self-care day where you can really take time to, nurture your beautiful crown. Okay, moving on, let's get into skincare. So once I wash my hair, the next thing on my body is my face. Your girl wears a lot of makeup. I love a good beat. I love to get all glam. I love to get dolled up, but that means I really need to take really good care of my skin. And so therefore, I am a double cleansing babe. It's my Bible. We never skip it. We always double cleanse. So right now, I actually just picked this up. I ran out of the, the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. I have been using that for a very long time. I recently ran out, and I recently picked up this one. This is the First Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm with eucalyptus oil and vitamin E. I picked it up at, I think, Walmart. Now, on days like today where I'm wearing a full face, I use this and Glow In as a first step in my skincare routine to really break down all of that makeup. After I go in with the cleansing balm, because I'm a baby and I don't like to like splash water or just be drenched in water in my face, I take one of these. These are the Careboy extra thick cotton tissues. And I take one of these, I wet it, and I go ahead and remove all of that debris that I previously dissolved with my cleansing balm. I love these because they are disposable. So just so you guys know, when you are washing your face with a face towel or a washcloth, those trap and carry bacteria. So if you're not literally wiping your face down and then throwing that washcloth in the dirty hamper and not using it again and pulling a fresh one out every day, you are literally transferring that same nasty bacteria back to your face every single day. These are disposable, they're recyclable, so I just use these. I use one to remove the makeup, and then I use one to go in and dry my face off. It's a fresh, brand new cotton towel every single day, so I don't have to worry about transferring bacteria or anything. And since switching to these versus a washcloth, my breakouts are minimal. It's almost literally just around that time of the month is the only time I'll get just some hormonal acne, but the rest of the month I'm pretty much in the free and clear, when that used to didn't be the case. So I really do think that these have been working wonders for me, and I highly recommend them. I do have them linked down below on my Amazon storefront. I actually have all this stuff linked down below, and if I can find it on Amazon to make it just like an easy one-stop shop for you guys, I'll go ahead and just create like a, you know, like a little list in my Amazon storefront. If not, I'll just be sure to link, you know, wherever you can get it down below. Okay, moving on. After I remove the debris from my face, I go in with my face wash. So I am not like married to any face wash. Whenever I finish one, I try a new one, and my skin isn't really that sensitive to them. But my daughter also uses the same face wash as me, so I definitely try to make sure it's something a little bit more on the gentle side because she has eczema prone skin. So I recently picked up this face wash. This is the Eczema Honey and Oatmeal Facial Cleanser. And if you guys didn't know, both honey and oatmeal are great for eczema, so that's why I picked it up. It looks like this. I got it on sale at Target, and so far I really like it. It has a nice lather. My skin feels nice and clean, but it doesn't feel overly dry or stripped, and that is great. Whenever I finish using this, my skin feels balanced, and that is what we want. Now, moving on to serums, I'm only going to give you guys what I think is the bare minimum that you need. Of course, we can go into like a full on 10, 12, 15 step self-care routine, but really, if I'm being honest, that's not what I do on a day-to-day. I keep it simple. I remove my makeup, I wash my face, I go in with a serum, and most of the time it's only one, which is a vitamin C serum. So for my vitamin C, I use the same one every single time. It's from the Sephora collection. It's their Sephora Vitamin C plus E Ultra Glow Serum. Looks like this, works like a charm, so I stick to it. It's inexpensive, easy to access, and it works great. The only thing that I say is because of the bottle, make sure you store it somewhere that is away from the sun so that the formula and stuff doesn't change, but I ain't got no windows in my bathroom, so this works great for me. After I go in with my serum, I use my eye cream because, you know, we're approaching our 30s, we're getting up there in age, and we want to take the proactive steps to keep everything looking as youthful as possible. So I have this is from the Icky list. It is their Brightening Eye Cream. I really love the applicator because it has this tip on it, which is really cooling and great for depuffing underneath the eyes. And this is also very inexpensive, and you can pick it up at your local Sephora. And then once I do that, I go in with a moisturizer. Right now I'm using the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. I picked this up at Sephora as well. It's the summertime, so I really do like gel creams over like a cream. But come fall and winter, I'll probably switch this out for something else, something a little bit more nourishing and hydrating to compensate for the cooler weather. But for now, this works really good. And of course, we have our non-negotiable, sunscreen. Sunscreen is non-negotiable. It's mandatory, okay? We're not doing all this work just to be exposed to the sun and have it all go away. So every single morning I apply a sunscreen, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I keep it with the tried and true. This is the Black Girl sunscreen with 30 SPF. They also have a spray version, which is also really good. Pick your lot, and just make sure you apply it every single morning to keep your skin looking glowy and, you know, protected. Also be sure to bring it down to your neck and chest as well, which sometimes I forget. But I always make sure my face is protected, but don't do what I do. Make sure you hit the neck and chest on a daily basis, especially in the summer when your neck and chest is exposed. And really, you should be using sunscreen everywhere. So if you can find one that is like intertwined with the body lotion, probably your best bet. Let's move on to our oral care, because you don't want to be in people's face with some sticky breath. Make sure your breath is smelling real good, okay? So first things first, before I do anything, I'm going in with some hydrogen peroxide. This is the rinse. That's what I'm doing. I've been doing this for maybe like the last 2 months now, because towards the end of Q1, I've been noticing that my teeth was looking a lot more yellow than I would have liked it to be. And I actually saw, what is his name? I Am Dre Brown, the corporate baddie on TikTok. Love him. I saw one of his TikToks about how he keeps his teeth so white, and he uses hydrogen peroxide. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. Never looked back. So I use this as a first step in my oral routine. I just use it as a rinse. So before I go in with anything, I rinse my mouth out with hydrogen peroxide. After that, I go in with some floss. However, because I am not a child, but I'm very like picky, finicky about this, I actually use children's floss. So I use this brand. This is the Dentec Kids Floss, because I just find like it's really easier for me to control and kind of get the floss pick. Is this called? What are these called? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, to get the floss pick really in all of the crevices. The adult ones are just a little bit too big for my mouth, and I can't control it and get where I need to get with them. So Jenny and I use this, and then Tay uses the adult floss. But yes, it removes plaque and food, and I used to have really bad plaque buildup. Doesn't matter what I did, how many times a day I brush. These bottom teeth right here just always built up plaque. But ever since going in with the hydrogen peroxide, that has eradicated. I don't have that issue anymore. So I do that, and then I go in with some floss, and I really like these because they don't break. They get in everywhere, and it just makes it less of a headache to go in and floss. After I floss, I go ahead and brush my teeth. I don't use anything fancy, just a regular toothbrush that I got from Walmart. And then for toothpaste, we use the Arm & Hammer Complete Care Whole Mouth Protection. So this is our toothpaste of choice. Works like a dream, keeps us all smelling fresh. And by us, I mean my family, y'all. So my man, my kid, myself, we all use the same toothpaste, and I really, really like it. After I do brush my teeth, we go ahead and go in with a tongue scraper. All of that nasty bacteria and plaque and all that, that can live on your tongue, and you really need to get something to really take it off. So I do brush my tongue. I always have. My dad was really, really big on that as well. He used to make us really get in there and brush our tongue. So I still do that just out of habit, but after I do that, I go ahead and scrape everything that I lifted from the surface by brushing my tongue off with this. And it really does help with keeping your breath smelling fresh. And my camera died, but we're just gonna pick right up where we left off. So once I go in with my tongue scrubber, I go ahead and rinse with this TheraBreath Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. Basically, this is my mouthwash, works great. The taste, going from Listerine to this, takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it works like a charm. After I finish with my face and my oral hygiene, it's time to go ahead and hop in the shower and do some body care. So first things first, I'm gonna go in with my body wash, and lately I've been using this Dr. Teals body wash. It's a shea butter and almond oil. I absolutely love the scent of this, and it definitely keeps me feeling nice and clean. I really love it, and I love the smell. The smell of this, divine. And I also really like it because it fills the aroma, you know, like when you're in the bathroom, but when you wear it throughout the day, it doesn't really clash with like any fragrance or body oils or anything scented. The scent of this doesn't really disturb that, so I really enjoy it. If it happens to be a day that I'm doing like some hair removal or anything like that, actually before I go in with my body wash, I'll use this. This is the Veet Gel Cream Hair Remover. It really does do the job. You put this on, leave it on for 5 minutes, take you a towel, wipe it off, and you're good to go. So I've really been enjoying this over shaving lately. I like this better. I have 2 exfoliators here to show you guys, although I'm sure like many of us, I have a lot of exfoliators, but 2 of my favorites that I've been loving, again with Dr. Teals. This is the Restore and Replenish Pure Epsom Salt and Essential Oil. This is in the scent Bergamot and Sweet Orange. It's a salt scrub, and it looks like this. Now normally I'm a sugar scrub kind of girl, but I have really been enjoying this Dr. Teals. It's only been like 2 weeks, and can you guys see? This is how much I've used so far. So she leaves my body feeling great. All the dead skin cells are gone. My body feels hydrated, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I use that. And then on the days when I'm gonna go get my Brazilian done, I go in with this. This is the Shea Moisture Ground Coffee Scrub, and I use this to exfoliate, you know, down there, so that way when I go ahead and get a wax, everything is nice and seamless. My wax lady recommended that I use a coffee scrub, not only to help, you know, exfoliate and get everything ready for a wax, but it helps with any discoloration and things down there. So I use this mostly when I'm gonna go get a wax. She recommended that I use it once a week, but really I just exfoliate right before I go. I don't like to put too many things down there. I kind of like to keep my area down there very simple. Speaking of down there, let's talk about what I use for feminine wash. I don't use one. Every feminine wash I have ever tried has not worked. I do not care for them. I know some people really like them, but as for me and my body, it's a no for me. So I have actually kept using plain old antibacterial soap. That's what I use to wash down there. If you have ever had a baby, that's what they tell you to use for the first couple weeks, and I just never looked back. I wasn't irritated or anything, so I just continue to use it. So I don't buy feminine wash. I just use regular antibacterial soap, and that tends to work for me. I go in with an in the shower moisturizer, and I have 2 to show you guys. So the first one should be no surprise. This is the Olay Rinse Off Body Conditioner. She's that girl. She's that girl, and we all know it, but it is exactly what it sounds like. It is a conditioner. So the same way how you shampoo your hair, you rinse it off, and then you go in with the conditioner. This does that for your body. So the body wash that you use is supposed to strip away of any debris, dirt, oils, all of that good stuff. And then this rehydrates your skin, getting it nice and supple, ready for you to go on with your lotion or body oil, whatever product you're gonna use. On the days that I do use this, there is a clear difference in the supple and softness of my skin, hands down. If I'm not using the Olay, I'm gonna go on with this. This is the Curel Hydrotherapy Wet Skin Moisturizer. I actually discovered this looking for something for my daughter, because you guys know she has eczema, and this had like 5 stars on Target's website. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I actually really like this. So the difference between this and the Olay is that this is a true like in shower lotion. So the Olay, you put it on, you let it sit for a couple minutes, whatever, and then you rinse it off and then follow up with whatever you're gonna follow up with. This is basically an in shower lotion. So once you're done, ready to get out while your body is still wet, you're gonna go in with this, let it sit, and then towel dry, and you can either choose to apply a second lotion or not. So that's the main difference. I absolutely love this. It has a ceramide complex, vitamin E, oatmeal extract, and it helps to keep your skin moisturized. It helps to keep any flakes or dry patches at bay, as well as any itchiness that you might have. So if you struggle with, you know, like any skin condition that causes you to feel irritated, highly recommend this. And it looks like this. And I only use this deodorant now. I love aluminum-free deodorants. I've stopped using anything with aluminum in it a while ago, but it took me a long time to find a deodorant that actually worked for me, because I would use the deodorant for a while and then I would start to experience irritation in my underarms. Switch to another deodorant, use it for a while, start to experience irritation. With the Dr. Teals, I haven't experienced any irritation. I've been using it for a while now, and it keeps me, you know, smelling nice and fresh all day, and I don't have to worry about the irritation. And then because I'm extra, of course we're still gonna go on with a lotion. Right now I'm actually using this body butter. This is the Ole Hendrickson Beam Cream Smoothing Body Moisturizer. I absolutely love this stuff. Let me tell you, when I went into the Sephora store to actually get the new scent of the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, I tried this on one arm and the Bum Bum Cream on the other arm, walked around the store for a few minutes, let it settle in, and then asked the cashier, hey, which arm looks like more hydrated, more glowy? Hands down, everyone at the cashier station said this one. So I really like it. It also smells amazing. Yeah, smells amazing. But another product that you can layer scents with, no problem, and I've really been enjoying this lately. Also leaves your skin looking like it has a nice little healthy glow, so we love that. But of course, y'all know the glow isn't gonna stop there. I'm gonna go in with a body oil, and you guessed it, it's gonna be Dr. Teals. So this is the Dr. Teals Moisturizing Bath and Body Oil. And this matches the body wash that I have. So the scent is Shea Butter, and it's the Ultra Rich. It has essential oils, sweet almond, cocoa butter, and jojoba oil. It looks like this. Love, 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 love this stuff. If I'm not using this, then I'm using the Shea Moisture Body Oil, but I'm out of that. So right now, this is what is in my routine, and I absolutely adore it, hands down. On select days, you know, in between pedicures, it's definitely great to go in with a pumice stone, which I don't know where oh, right here. So I just use this, something cheapy. I got this at the beauty supply store. It has a brush and a pumice stone, just to kind of make sure that your feet are staying, you know, nice and soft. We don't want any rough feet, anything scratchy or anything like that at the bottom. So maybe like once or twice a week, I'll go in with something like this just to make sure that my feet are nice and soft. And on those days, I do use a foot cream. So I have this one from Soap and Glory, the hand and foot cream. I keep this in my purse too. I also use it as a hand cream, and it's really, really good. The scent is pretty strong. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put some on right now. The scent is pretty strong, so if you are sensitive to scent, then maybe don't pick that one, but it does leave the skin feeling really, really nice. Now, after, of course, our skin is nice and moisturized, it's time to put on deodorant. We can't be musty. We don't do all this work to be walking around musty, okay? So my deodorant of choice is the Dr. Teals. Once again, this video is not sponsored, but Dr. Teals, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. This is the Dr. Teals aluminum-free deodorant with magnesium, and it's the rose and milk scent. It is the aluminum-free version. It looks like this. And I only use this deodorant now. I love aluminum-free deodorants. I've stopped using anything with aluminum in it a while ago, but it took me a long time to find a deodorant that actually worked for me, because I would use the deodorant for a while and then I would start to experience irritation in my underarms. Switch to another deodorant, use it for a while, start to experience irritation. With the Dr. Teals, I haven't experienced any irritation. I've been using it for a while now, and it keeps me, you know, smelling nice and fresh all day, and I don't have to worry about the irritation. and also nice and fresh all day. With the other deodorants, I would have to carry it around, I would have to reapply, but with Dr. Teals, I literally, it's like set it and forget it. I put my deodorant on in the morning and I'm done until it's time to take a shower again. So I've really been enjoying that. That is it for body care. And then the last category that I have is the things that I use when I'm on my period or it's that time of the month. First things first is wipes. I use the Honey Pot wipes just to keep everything clean and fresh. Yeah, I use these Honey Pot sensitive wipes, and they're for your intimate parts, your body and your face. They're plant-based and they don't disrupt my pH or anything like that, so I really enjoy these. And then for my actual like period care products, I only use Honey Pot. So I have pretty much everything from them. I have tampons, I have panty liners, and then I have pads for when I go to sleep at night. Previous feminine care like pads, tampons, and things like that used to irritate the heck out of me. It just wasn't a comfortable feeling down there at all. So it took me a really long time to find something that worked for me, and Honey Pot works for me, so I am not going back to anything else. I know there's been some changes, but as far as I know, all of this stuff still works, so your girl's gonna purchase it. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all of my feminine care tips. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got some new tips, maybe discovered a few new products or a few new ways of doing things that you can use and implement into your feminine hygiene, you know, care routine. Let me know down below if you liked any of the items or have tested out any of the items that I mentioned here, or if you have any recommendations for any new items that I should check out. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you beautiful people in my next one. Smooches.